ring and our top 5 pound-for-pound MMA fighters in the world. It's top 5 and top 5, I'm sorry. In the world, boxing and MMA. All right, pound for pound. And you're going to be shocked when you hear some of the names I got on this list. You're going to be shocked. And the criteria isn't what everybody thinks criteria is. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, Dominic Cruz is on the list, guys. I don't care how inactive he's been. Andre Ward on the list. I don't care how inactive he's been. The criteria is skills. What can that man do inside the ring or inside the cage? That is the criteria. Dominic Cruz, what he did the other night against T.J. Dillashaw, impressed not just me, but impressed the world. I mean, he impressed the world, guys. To him, like he said, had a saying that, you know, and Andre Ward does too, and it's kind of like ring rust. There's no such thing as ring rust if you train hard enough. That just happens to rhyme. I just noticed that, but that has nothing to do with it, you know. So he did open my eyes to that a little bit more than what I already knew. I mean, I already knew that Andre Ward steps back in that ring, and by the third or fourth round, man, I mean, he is going to be Andre Ward. Sergey Kovalev, watch out. Watch out. If this fight's made, watch yourself, son. I'm telling you. There's nobody in the game better at smothering punches than Andre Ward is. Nobody. Ask Abraham, Brock, Dawson. Ask them all. They'll tell you. He's gonna kill you. He's gonna smother your punches. He's gonna short you down. There ain't one man out there can beat him right now. I can tell you his name. He goes by a moniker, and it's all the same. It's 3 G's in a row, babe. That man's for real. Take it to the bank. That man's for real. His skills for real. Lomachenko's skills for real. Rigondeaux's skills for real. Rigondeaux's got some slippage in footwork here and there, but that's about it. That's why he's caught a couple of flash knockdowns. But his skill set's for real. He would never lose a fight if he was 3 and 4 round fights, just like Lomachenko never lost a fight at 3 or 4 round fights. Oh, I don't want to hear the Soledo thing and fighting Orlando Soledo and losing. Man, come on now. Lawrence Cole robbed his ass. Let's be honest. You don't have 20-something low blows and never even get a warning. He should have had 3 or 4 points deducted, at least. And we can get into, let's talk a little MMA while we're doing boxing, while we're doing my show again, while we're doing what I talk about. All right. Conor McGregor, the truth. The truth. Don't kid yourself. Dos Santos better be ready. I'm going to be there March 5th live. We're going to come to you live and in person from Las Vegas, Nevada. March the 5th. It's UFC 197. It's going to also be the profile picture for Fight Serve Boxing MMA just as soon as I get off the air. You know, the wonderful, beautiful supermom herself, Mia St. John, has been on our profile. Please go check her foundation out, man. I want you to go to Mia St. John Foundation.org. Mia St. John Foundation.org. Follow her on Twitter at Mia St. John. All right? And just hit the click button on her thing. Go to her there. If you donate, if you mention hashtag FightServe or hashtag KCProfit, all right, but I'd rather you mention hashtag FightServe. Hashtag FightServe is what you got to mention. I'm going to match dollar for dollar every donation that comes in with hashtag FightServe on it. All right. If you go to the Stone Art program or to the Art of Julian, follow the Art of Julian, okay? On Twitter, please. I'm asking part of Team MMA for Life. I'm asking everybody. Follow them. I will donate. You know, a lot of people don't know me as, well, she was a Playboy centerfold back in '99. Well, no, she's way more than that, guys. She beat Christy Martin. All right. Back whenever people say Layla Ali tried to duck Christy Martin and stuff like this. I mean, this girl beat Christy Martin. She got robbed the first time she fought Martin. She fought Holly Holm. Okay? And they called it the Battle of the Knockouts. You'll see it. It's on our page. That's Facebook.com/Fight Serve Boxing and MMA. I'm not sending invites out. It's just coming, man. The likes are coming, and we're fairly new. Actually, as far as an LLC goes, we are brand new. When I say brand new, I mean we're less than 60 days old. All right, we're just a few episodes into our stuff, and you know, it started as the Sports Profit Show, but I done since sold that, got rid of that name and all that, and that's owned by a guy named Terry, and Great guy, super guy. Awesome man. But you know, this radio thing has took off a lot faster and a lot more than what I thought. I told a couple guys that was initially going to get in Fight Serve with me, be part of Fight Serve and help me build Fight Serve. Caesar Throwback Rebus, you'll see he's got a video actually still on our page. It's still there, and this guy. He's an awesome human being, man. He had a podcast called. And he's the one reason I went through Spreaker, because I started off free because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I'm not gonna lie, I've never, I been on Sirius XM years and years ago with a little boxing stuff here and there, but because I am a boxing the shout out I got on Twitter was probably the most brilliant boxing mind on Twitter, maybe arguably. I don't know. People have said that arguably. Historian wise, I'm no Burt Sugar, but do I know boxing? Yes, I know boxing from inside and out. There's no doubt about it. I know it. I know the sport. I can teach you how to set 3 or 4 rounds worth of traps to knock a man out in round 5. I mean, there's stuff I can do. My amateur career was stellar. Fought some of the best, as an amateur. And, well, I've sparred hundreds of rounds with Vernon Forrest. He's an Olympian. He took down Sugar Shane Mosley when Sugar Shane Mosley was supposed to be unbeatable. And he took him down back to back. Now, Vernon let Morgan get in his head a little bit. And he said, but the second time, I feel like he got robbed. And people will tell you, so anybody that knows me will tell you I'm as unbiased as it gets. I think, I love Paul to death, and Paul Williams to death. I think when he fought Kermit Cintron, I think Cintron was winning that fight, man, those 4 rounds. I really do. I had him up 3 rounds to 1. Arizona Laura, which fights under Ronnie Shields, who just had a big fight, his guy last week. And Ronnie's a hell of a trainer, hell of a boxing trainer. I mean, he's got the Charlo. He had both the Charlos at one time. Now he's got one left still, and he's also Laura's trainer. And he just feels good to just fought Wilder for the title. He was his trainer. Is his trainer, not was. He is. And he's out of Houston, Texas. So if you're in the Houston area and you want to learn boxing, see if Ronnie, if you can get any kind of work with Ronnie Shields, man, it's going to benefit you. I promise you. Ronnie's a good guy. Let's see what's the best way to say this. He would know who Jacob Hudson is. Okay, real quick, I promise you. 2-time defending national champion, 98, 99. Goodwill Games silver medalist. Look him up on YouTube. Look at YouTube. Him against Miguel Cotto. All right. The kid was great. Superstar. Right here out of Augusta, Georgia. Same coach I had, Tom Morotes. Tom, coach, we love you, man. We truly love you. And Vernon, rest in peace. God bless your soul. I love you to death. Always will. My brother. I don't give a damn what color we are. We're brothers. All right. That's just the way it is. Paul Williams. We support the Paul Williams Foundation. You go in and you mention hashtag Fight Serve. $1 for $1, guys. $1. I do this now. I say $1 for $1. I do that up to $25,000. All right. So y'all go make me spend $50,000 this year. I dare you. I want you to go make me spend $50,000 to donate to Mia St. John's Foundation and Paul Williams Foundation. Okay. I already donate to St. Jude on my own. I do that through myself. If you're gonna give to anybody first, I believe in giving to the kids. But Mia's got a battle. Me and her's got a personal connection. I love. She was already my favorite female boxer, and the reason for that is because when she fought Martin the first time, I felt like she got robbed. Okay, it had nothing to do with how beautiful she was. Well, I mean, she's been beautiful since day one. Mia St. John has. She's still a very, very beautiful woman. She's not as beautiful as my baby is. I love you, baby. And but Mia is we built a connection through something we have in common. We both lost a son due to negligence from a hospital. Okay? Just so happens it was the same month, 10 years apart. Alright? The same month, matter of fact, me, I don't think I've ever mentioned this, but the day her son, Julian, passed away is the day my dad passed away. Alright? And I ended up having an automobile accident just less than a week after that. It ended up causing me to have a few problems with Xanax and stuff. I'm not going to lie. Because I needed something for anxiety, something for something. I needed something, okay? And this is one time when my son passed away. And when my dad passed away, I'd already recovered. I was fine, back to fine. But I mean, I had an automobile accident. I ended up spending 4 months at Duke University Hospital, almost 4 months. There's some pictures. If you go to my personal page, Chris Henderson, you'll see pictures when, you know, I've got metal in my legs all the way down. I tried to get in there and spar, you know, not too long ago. Since I've learned to walk without help again and stuff, I tried to get in there and spar, and I just can't do what I used to do. My hands feel still the same, all that's still good. But I mean, I'm an old man now, really, you know, in a young man's game. But I'm gonna work with this new guy, Gabriel. I'm gonna build him. I'm gonna work him myself, because this man's going to the top. I'm gonna tell you, hey, he's a world champion. Do I need to work with other guys? There's other guys that we sponsor, we either promote them, we sponsor them, or whatever, whether it's for a price or for free. You know, like, I don't mention what I do for people on air, all right? That ain't what that don't make me who I am, okay? That don't make me that don't make nothing, that don't mean shit to me, all right? Because I'm able to do it, I feel good about doing it. All right, I don't brag about it. I don't tell nobody about it. You know, I'm gonna tell you something, guys. Y'all, that persona that Floyd Mayweather puts out, to know that man in person and to see him now. The only problem I have with Floyd is the domestic violence issue, and that happened. You know, I know it really happened. His own son, you know, did that against him, but that's neither here nor there, and it's irrelevant. But he also, guys, y'all don't realize how much he gives to charity. I mean, he gives a lot to charity. Conor McGregor does too. Ireland supports him, and it ain't just his country behind him, but Boston's behind him huge. But you got to think about where the Boston community. The Boston community is majority Irish. All right. Boston is the largest city in the world that's got a majority white population. Now, like you go to New York City, I'm not sure what the statistics is worldwide on that, but I think in America, I should have said, not in the world, Boston is. But in Boston, I'm in a high majority of white people. White racism, you know, me and Montero in boxing got into a Twitter war with somebody else talking about racism in boxing. There's a racism in boxing. Yes, there is, but it goes all ways. The great white hype. The great white hope. You know, Floyd Mayweather himself used it. Okay? He dodged guys that he should have fought. Man, that's right. I'm saying it. You know, say what you want, but I'm saying it. He dodged African American fighters that I believe he should have fought. You know, did he duck Paul Williams? Not technically, no, he did not. Did he duck? Let's see. Did he duck Manny Pacquiao? No, he did not. You know, a lot of people don't understand this, but Team Pacquiao is the one that walked away from that table. It wasn't Floyd Mayweather's team that walked away from the table. So I give credit where credit is due, but I also criticize what I think when I see criticism. All right? I'm as fair as it gets in this game, guys. I promise you. There ain't nobody no fairer than I am. I had Gary Goodrich on the show the other night, and he is one of my idols in MMA. You know, this guy was a warrior. He went in there and just did it. It was beat him up. It was. We got a guy that works with us now, starting with Team Fight Server. He's going to be my Midwest trainer, so he will help a little bit with some of the defensive. He's called a Wizard of Defense himself, Mr. Wedge, and this guy teaches defense to a T, buddy. I mean, he's perfect at it. He's perfect with defense, and I like that about him. And I watched some of his videos, and he's a good father, and that means more to me than anything. I don't give a damn what you know about boxing or what you know about mixed martial arts. If you're a shitty dad, I don't want nothing to do with you. Okay? Plain and simple.